finger marks, and then we'll have the guys.
Sure, as competitors, it stinks to lose a game like this. That's the bad part, and probably the only bad part about athletics is you always have a loser on the other end of great games. But two great teams, two great pitchers, two pitchers that went through a huge rain delay to come back. I mean, their guy threw 160 pitches or whatever to do it, and he threw almost 100. So, I mean, it's horrible to lose a game like this, but I'm very proud of our team. One swing of the bat to win the game, and two very important plays by their defense to stop runs for us. So it stinks to lose, but we can't think about it for long. We've been in this situation, obviously more than we would want to, but if I know this team, character is what it's built on, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Coach, they got runners on, a leadoff runner in the first and third, another runner on. Talk about how important those double plays were in the beginning of the game.
Right. Obviously, it starts with a great pitch, and Jackson, when his sinker is working, he's going to get induced ground balls. So it starts with a pitcher being able to get ground balls first of all, and then when you get them, you got to turn them. And our middle infielders turned three great double plays, and like I said, we played well. We played well, and we went up against one of the best pitchers in the country, he threw a great game, but it starts with the pitcher first, and then our middle infielders did their jobs.
Philip, what was your mindset at the plate? Going 2 for 3 with a walk.
I was just trying to see the ball and hit it. That's simple as that. That was my approach the whole game. Just try to get a pitch that I can hit.
And if this is your third year now coming to the finals, how important is it having been here before and have seen a lot of the?
It's very important. It's great to have the experience. There's no nerves anymore. This is my third time through, so I'm just excited to be here.
Jackson, any thoughts for you after the delay, whether you would come back out there, or were you set to go?
Well, I kind of just treated it like two separate games. So we played a 3-inning and a 6-inning today, and I think it was about an hour rain delay, and I just warmed up for a second time and called it a day.
There was no doubt he was going to go out there, and I never thought he would go out there for 6 more, but there was no doubt that I think that either pitchers were going to be taken out of that situation with a 0-0 game in the third inning. So in Jackson's behalf, I had no choice, because he would have killed me if I would have tried to take him out of that situation.
Coach, talk about the ninth inning. Nick Chambers gets on base, and how big was it that you were able to sit there and move him forward on the bunt?
Well, I mean, we hit a line drive to first base. I mean, that could have been easily second and third. And Nick did everything. We did everything right. I mean, we didn't get the bunt down. I get it. Chris didn't get the bunt down. But then he rebooted and he hit a line drive out. And that's the only place that I will give it to the base runner to get doubled up as first base, because you can't do anything. You have to get a good lead, and you have to get a great secondary to be able to move up to third base. So we did everything right. Chris put the ball in play hard, and Nick did a great job by getting a secondary lead. He almost got back there. So again, Chris could have put that bunt down to move him over, but he after he didn't do it, he did his job, and it could have been easily second and third with no outs, where we're looking to maybe not only tie that game, but win that game.
How do you prepare? What's the bounce back strategy for tomorrow?
I mean, what coaches say, one pitch at a time. I mean, we have to, number one, when we get on the bus, act like we won the game. And you can't sulk, you can't do any of that, or it's not going to work. So we're going to go and just play one game at a time. I've been doing this for a long time. We've lost the first game more than we won it, and we've made it to the final day more than once. And so character is something that this team, my teams, have been built on, and you'll see a team ready to not play tomorrow, but ready to go into this tournament a long way. And the setup is so conducive to us being able to get back into it, where you have the two sets of teams going on different sides. So it's not going to be the death row of having to come through the losers bracket, We just have to stay in here. We have to understand it's one pitch at a time, one game at a time, and we have to come, ready to play like we won the game today. And we will. And we will.